almost almost 50% of the budget goes to funding education in Montgomery County. But the council itself doesn't really control everything that happens in the schools. You have the Board of Education, so you have a relationship there that somehow needs to be worked out. It needs to be improved. So tell us more specifically what your plans are to improve education in Montgomery County. Is it going to be increasing the budget, going towards improving the schools? How do we approach quality of education from the council's perspective?
Great question. So we have something called maintenance of effort. So by law, we have to spend the same amount of money per pupil year over year or increase it. And if we do the increase, that becomes the new baseline for the maintenance of effort. We need to figure out what improves educational outcomes and what reduces what's called the opportunity gap. So again, I hate generalizations, but on average, minority communities don't do as well as the white and Asian communities in the schools. How do we get everyone on the same playing field? And I would say, how do we get everyone as high as they can go? And I'll talk about my funeral at the end. If I forget, just remind me. Okay. So what can the council do? So we know that the most effective thing we can do is one-on-one tutoring, right? So if we know in kindergarten or first grade that a student's behind, you can almost predict that they're going to be behind their entire life. You've got to do early interventions with one-on-one and small group tutoring. So I would say, hey, Board of Education, we're gonna give you the money for maintenance of effort. If you show us a program that says you're going to do one-on-one tutoring in the worst performing schools in the county, we'll find money for that. Okay, we can do that. Another thing, I'm a political animal. People that get elected tend to be political animals. The Board of Education is elected. We can also find Board of Education, and typically they never have any money because there's no money in it. So someone who knows what they're doing can influence a Board of Election race. Maybe I would want to find someone who shares my vision to get elected to the Board of Education, and as a sitting council person, with everything that entails and a knowledge of how to win an election, I can get Board of Ed members elected that we think alike and can get along with. I mean, those are two ways that we can improve educational outcomes in Montgomery County.